A group of 4 guys, Max, Alex, Joe, and Patrick, went fishing in the woods. When their jeep reached the limit of passable terrain, they switched to hiking. Finally, they came to the river, where they settled down, took out their rods, and began to fish. But the catch was very poor, so the guys decided to drink some beer. Since the fish was supposed to be the snack, Patrick suggested going into the forest for mushrooms and frying them. After a few hours, Max realized that the catch was 0 and decided to go with Patrick for mushrooms. The guys went into the forest and started picking mushrooms, joking with each other along the way. Having collected a few mushrooms, they returned to the river. There was already a catch, but to their surprise, the fish was ugly and mutated. Joe accidentally fried and ate one, which sparked a conflict. The guys decided that the river was poisoned with chemicals and threw away the catch. The guys fried some mushrooms, but Alex didn't eat any. After drinking their drinks, the guys decided to go home, but Joe flatly refused to go home. He was going to fish as long as he felt like it. The guys left him and went home. But when they approached the parking spot for the SUV, the car was mangled and scratched by strange wild animals. The guys realized that they couldn't get home by car, and it was a long way to go. The sun had already set, and Max suggested going through the forest to the village and spending the night there. Alex asked the guys to go home on foot. He didn't want to stay there. They laughed at him and called him a coward. After some manipulation, 3 of the guys headed to the village through the forest. At some point, the guys who ate the mushrooms started to behave inadequately. It was obvious that they were poisoned by mushroom acid. They started laughing and blissfully lay down on the grass in the middle of the forest. Alex decided to go on to call for help. When he went deeper, he stumbled upon a strange mine right in the ground. Human conversations could be heard from inside, and he decided to go down to the people and ask for help. When he went down and walked through the tunnel deeper, he found that the sounds were coming from an old radio. He realized that there was no one there and tried to go back, but the hatch was already closed. He thought the guys were laughing at him and asked them to open it, but after a deathly silence, he realized that something was wrong here. He was already very hungry and losing consciousness from exhaustion. There, he found a crust of bread. He decided to eat it, but in the process of eating, he felt the taste of mold. Holding back his vomit, he ate the bread and felt that all this time he had only dreamed of being here in this mine. He felt his personality being replaced by someone else, and in the reflection of a puddle, he saw that he had become an ugly mutant. But before he had time to be scared of his own reflection, he realized that all his dreams had come true, and now he was finally happy in this forest.